flinch. That's how you know that nigga. Make sure we good. He didn't even care. We locked eyes and it didn't even move. He was just like, get the fuck out of here. He didn't look at me like I was crazy. He was just like, damn, you said it. Like, yeah. All right, we in. All right, Shalom. So we're going to start this off. Give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rock without your cop.
Water Yahweh Shah for those spirits that allows us to come out here, you know, continuously while we're still here, awaiting the downfall of America, or watching the downfall of America, which we will be going into, and, you know, waiting on the salvation, you know, that's been promised to us, man, you know, simultaneously, once the destruction hits this place, and all of, you know, glorious promises that awaits us. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone of Israel, and double honors to all the hopeful elect elders and apostles, true teachers, and those, right, the house of David, those slated to be saved, you know, and hoping to be saved, which would be none other than you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, flocking, which would be none other than the Israelite race. We elected 1/3 of the Israelite race according to the Holy Scriptures, which we understand and know, believe, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, so-called Africans, those of you that have repented and are back in on the truth of the matter. It's that simple, all right? I will stand upon my watch. That's what we're supposed to do. It's all good. I'll change it later. But anyway, so this is going to be the, you know, I think that'll be, it's a lot. Huh? I will stand upon my watch. Yeah, I think that's, it might be 100. He said, after, and look, Lord willing, us brothers up here, you know, we edify the Jordan and the Monitor. All right? And we're going to just bring out what we got. We're going to start it. Yeah, calm, beautiful. Beautiful. All right? We're going to start big, yo. Among those offering religious exemptions for COVID-19 vaccine, but experts say no guarantee any exemption will be accepted. See that? So you got basically, they starting to say what? They starting to tell us now. They're starting to tell us, they starting to basically say what? That it's people that's standing up for their rights. You know, that's so-called religious, etc., Catholic, etc., right? Whatever it may be. But really, obviously, it's us Hebrews, man. Us Hebrews, us Israelites. They saying they already done put out that they're starting to put out that religious exemptions will not be accepted. Let me pull it back up, Salaki. Evangelists among those offering religious exemptions come down having great wrath, man. But right now, get out. Been given, that's what's going to happen. Now, Esau was given the role of being the damn devil, coming, showing his horns. You know, go ahead, bro.
Matthew 20. For ye know not what hour your Lord does come.
Yep. There it is. Give me that in Philippians 4 and 5, I want to say. It's all about watching, man. And you watching what? You watching the things, the events that speak about the end. Bring it out. It's not no damn thing. then the Lord he gonna do the rest. He gonna give you the makeover. You see what I'm saying? Got it right up here. That's when he gonna take his woman back, and then he gonna do the rest, the makeover. And that's what the new bodies, to where we can actually look like what it is we hold, you know? Because right now we hold this treasure in earthen vessels. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Philippians 4 verse 5. Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand.
The Lord is at hand. And give me that in 1 Corinthians 4 and 7. Go ahead.
1 Peter chapter 5 and 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God.
Yeah, hold that. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 4 verse 7. For who maketh thee to differ from another?
Was it for the... I was the one, what's that? No, Slock. I said 1 Corinthians, 1 Peter 4 and 7.
I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand.
See, the end of all things. You see? So we need to be looking at all these things. You see? Money, that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? A proud nigga, that's a thing. A proud devil, that's a thing. You see what I'm saying? Our oppression, you know what I'm saying? That's a thing. Jake being downtrodden and just not doing nothing about it, that's a thing. All that said at the end. Jews gonna get roused up, go crazy. It's a bunch of things, man. You know what I'm saying? You finished? You got scripture for you out, man.
Count a little bit more. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
That's it, man. So you gotta do what?
Watch.
Yeah, be sober and watch, man. You know? You better, now is the time to come out of what America is telling you and filter what America is telling you through this word, man. See? Filter. Filter is getting all the perversities out, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what the filter is for. Go ahead, bro.
So 2 Ezra 9 and 5. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end. It says, and the end is manifest. Right? And the word manifest goes into being made clear, whether to the mind or to the eye, you know? And like the brother was saying, this isn't for everyone, you know? Not everyone is going to see how plain it is, you know?
That's it. I got you. Brother, can you get that for me real quick? Psalm 60. Start at verse 5. Make the tongues fall. Shoot it, don't. You can start at 8.
Psalm 60 and 8.
Yeah, kind of. Psalm 60 and 8.
Go ahead, watch it.
Let me see. Slocky, 64. Psalm 64, start at 8. Man.
Psalm 64 verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
See? Clear. Then it's going to get real clear to where the devil's going to... Times is going to get so clear. The end is going to get so clear. People going to start telling you it's the end. You see what I'm saying? Esau going to start confirming the scriptures. You know? What's one of the things that said that he got to do? He got to come down having great wrath. You know? Ultimately, why? Because he know he got a short time. Which is, they show you that clearly when they reset the doomsday clock. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. But the time's going to come where you're going to get clear, man. Go ahead, bro.
And
see, because the Lord all about the vision being plain. You know? Yeah.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
All that what?
All that see them.
That's those that's watching, man. You know? Yep.
Shall flee away.
That's right. Don't you just say, flee ye out of Babylon, deliver every man his soul? You know? You're gonna better. So basically the time's gonna come when it's the end. The time's gonna help. They really supposed to help you do that. Because it's clear that you need to get the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? You need to quit your job. You need to do a time is coming where some people gonna have to quit their jobs, man. And they're gonna put that thing in you. You know what I'm saying? You know what that thing is, man. You know? I ain't talking about the market, the MOTB, man. You know? That's what we going into. We read it out. It's locking.
That's a venom.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, bro. This is on CBS Chicago, by the way. It says self-described evangelists among those offering religious exemptions for COVID-19 vaccine, but experts say no guarantee any exemption will be accepted, man. Yeah, get that in Isaiah. What does it say in Isaiah? It say, woe to that decree on righteousness.
It's Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe to them.
Damn double, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteousness.
You believe in some, a higher power that's saying you can't do something, which clearly is a higher power, and the people down below want to tell you, nah, you gotta be subject to us. That's grievous as hell. Like, what? That's clearly a higher power. Why I gotta listen to you if I'm saying I'm with the power? That's grievous. Come on.
All right. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment.
You see, and that's what this is about.
From judgment.
To get them to go. And that's what? Don't get no dang shots. That's witchcraft, man. Go ahead. It's all right. It's your God-given effects. The time is, and that's when that man of sin. 2 Thessalonians, I want to say, 2 and so I'll read it again. It says self-described, CBS Chicago, self-described evangelists among those, but experts say no guarantee.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive.
Arm, man. You can't trust yourself. You gotta trust them. Now, where they're gonna take away religious beliefs. That's the only thing you can't gainsay. You can't doubt. You're gonna doubt the higher power, man. Think about it. People don't even people that don't believe in God don't doubt a higher power. Like, you got atheists, right? They won't argue the fact that God exists, right? But I say that to say you won't argue the fact that a higher power exists, but they defend, for example, we know he exists off the things that's made, right? But atheists, they don't believe in God. They'll go to the end of the earth to tell you that the sun is gonna be there tomorrow. Right. This is never gonna end. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. So how can you really, you can't gainsay the Most High. Okay. So the best thing to do is just take religion. I read that the higher power told me I can't do this. Who gonna gainsay that? So what? That's right. So what they gonna do? The people that powers that be, they gonna. Once that happened, that was part one of the end of being able to come. We already failed. To bring the end will be what?
And that man of sin.
The elites that be, they're the devil, man. All right, that's who run the earth. They tell you in the scriptures, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Go ahead.
The son of perdition.
Who's the son of perdition, man? Who's about destroying and destroying and destroying and destroying? Because really, that's what this is about. If I'm not sick, why do I need to take this? That don't make no sense. That's like eating when you're not hungry. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you're the Israelites. If you don't repent, God gonna allow you to die by the hand of your enemy. Seeing that be the world that exists now, this society, this convenient Uber eat all day and just be dumb place is eradicated, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you can have substitute teachers coming in teaching kids it's okay to be training and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. Where you don't identify, the place where you don't identify him, we're gonna call him a baby. It's not a baby, it's a baby. That's confusion. The place of confusion is written to be destroyed off the face of the earth. That's what Babylon. That's what Babylon means. The word Babylon means babble. People babble. It's a bunch of babbling in a certain place on the earth, and it's causing all the other places to babble. You know, all people do is babble. People got stupid when the cell phone with the internet came out. You see, people had more sense before that point. When AOL hit, that's when everything went. You see, and it's been going down ever since. Right?
This is 1 Timothy chapter 4:1. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils."
See, doctrines of devils. You got devils on the earth, man. But the devil is the so-called white man. And then you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and the rest of you national races out here. Y'all millions for the devil. Because you push his doctrine, what he said to do. Which is why everybody deceived by their own vain opinion. You know? Go ahead, bro. You got something?
It says, "Speaking lies and hypocrisy."
Yeah, speaking lies. She said, God doesn't hate. Well, the Bible says otherwise. But you being a hypocrite because you just said you believe in God. So if you believe in God, wouldn't you know God hates? It's all through the Bible, just like he loves. That's hypocritical, man. You're not reading the Bible. We got what? How many Bibles up here? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. It says, "Having their conscience seared with a hot iron."
Yep.
Yeah, so, you know, we out here, you being seared with this, it's being pushed upon you. It's forced upon you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what that searing goes into. It's being put on you. It's like when you brand an animal.
What's being put on you?
You know, these
Doctrines.
doctrines, you know what I'm saying? These false doctrines, right?
People, that's why this place got to go and the Lord got to kill so many people. Because it's seared.
Exactly.
Like the fraternity tattoos moms get, you can't take that off your skin.
It's branded, man.
It's done. The devil has seared the doctrine, certain doctrines in these people's mind. People we come into a time, I'll kill you. You know? But anyway, let me continue this article. It says, Chicago CBS, with more employers announcing vaccine requirements, more workers are trying to request religious exemptions. See? Because everybody in their right mind, even though a lot of these people don't even believe, but everybody in their right mind know, like, you can't gainsay God. Like, I believe in God. So you got to give it to me off God. Don't it say, get that real quick, Acts 5, I think 28. Rather to obey God than men. Right. People know that in their conscience. The Lord has given people have consciences, man. But the devil, he has set up an environment that has caused people to completely be okay with not being conscious. And it's due to these times. If a brother can get that in Psalms 127:7, go ahead, bro.
It's Acts 5:29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, "We ought to obey God rather than men."
Everybody know that. Who gonna gainsay God? If he show up right now, you gonna, most people on the earth look at the person that do try to gainsay the Lord, like, bro, you crazy? But they don't know that's what's actually taking place. That's the so-called white man trying to gainsay the Lord. Don't he go on and say that in 2 Thessalonians? How he gonna, He said he think he God, man. God know where you at. He know what you doing at all times. That's the so-called white man now. He think he God, man. He know where you at all places. Your GPS be like, how was it at the mall in such and such location? You be like, what the, Siri, go ahead, bro.
2 Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God.
See? Who do what?
Who opposeth and exalted himself. Himself above all that is called God.
Anything that's called God, he said, I'm above. It's my law. That's the times we're in right now. Go ahead.
Or that is worship.
You see? And you people gonna see. He said that's what be the end. When the man of sin is revealed, man. That's who the Messiah gonna come back and fight with, man. where he's going to institute righteousness. The Creator has to come back to put the world back in order, which is certain, or the earth really, which was turned over to the wicked, right? To the point, he completely made everybody think he the Most High. He created everything, you know? It's madness, man. Go ahead. They make fake meat. The Lord made meat. How we down here making meat? You know what I'm saying? Man. I don't see what it is. The Lord gave a dietary law. You people that didn't get it, you gonna get it. It was because it was given to you. It's not a food. A pig is like a garbage disposal. A garbage, exactly. Garbage disposal, man. Seafood. That's you are what you eat. Why you think? See, you can eat whatever you want in America, and yet this place is the most diseased, obese, pharmaceutical pushing place on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people would like to argue that. Well, what about all the diseases in ham? America is great, but how big is pharma here, man? The pharma industry. Come on, man. Well, the reason why it's not healthy, because one, this man is crazy. It's like, go ahead, man.
So that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God.
See, he said he want to sit as in the temple of the Most High. That's why. Remember the movie Hercules? His dad Zeus, when he was sitting on the throne, that's the same picture. That big temple he went in, and that was what? Zeus is supposed to be what? A god. Right. Abraham Lincoln in the temple like he God, man. Go ahead, man.
Showing himself that he is God.
Showing him, no, that God is God.
Showing himself that he is God.
See? Go ahead.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things?
Y'all gonna see it. And you're gonna be like, man, those guys out here talking about that, man. This man think he God. A time gonna come where this man gonna make you get he gonna make you get a chip in your body, man, to buy and sell. He gonna tell you can't buy and sell or eat without it. Show me you serve me. It's a badge of servitude, which is the mark of the beast. That's what all this is about, man. Because right now they pushing you can't do this or do that. You can't work, you can't make a paycheck unless you get this shot. But that's not the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip. So they're getting you used to that type of legislation, that type of way of life. You can't do this unless you have that. Unless you really, because it's been like that. Like how you can't get in at a club unless you got the dress code. But it's this different. They're like, nah, you can't do this unless you put this in you. You gotta put something inside you that wasn't inside you in order to do this.
I say it's going into the gradualism, man. Like you said, it was just, I got to twist it with, you know what I'm saying? But now it's coming, this got to be inside you. And then now it's going to be this capacity purpose inside you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a progression. It's a constant progression, man.
Man, these people have no clue what's going on, man. You know? That's why we watch. Y'all gonna find out we was the real news. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that happens, like all the news articles, they're pieces of what the Bible was telling us the whole time. But only people that can break the Bible down is the prophets the prophets only come out of the Israelite race. Muhammad was not a prophet, man. And people gonna learn that, man. When the Messiah come back, who's an Israelite himself, the only people he's exalting is the Israelites. Those are the kings, the priests, and the prophets. Those are people eradicated, man. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the elite two-time loser, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, you basically casualties for their New World Order. They want to get us, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because we're the Israelites. They can get us to sin. Few casualties of their own, and people's minds that a Messiah is going to come back and just love everybody. No. Why would the Creator need to come back? Obviously, shit would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm clearly going to have to do some killing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to beat a few people up. I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Have a strategy coming in. This thing deep, man. Come on, man. Go ahead. And that's why you saw turn the earth over to to where he thought he could beat me. Remember, people can't get out. And that's all his doctrines, nations that followed. All gave in to the whore that's dealing with everybody. America got business with everybody turning on her, right? Because waters is interchangeable for seeds. That's why you think men carry seed men, right? You people don't know what's going on. Go ahead, bro.
God. Verse 2, it says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
That's right.
And the inhabitants of the earth.
All the kingdoms of the earth have committed fornication with America, because America could offer riches to everybody, because they procured. One, they got the Israelites, which is why America is the most influential place on the earth. You know, the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, who plays in them? The Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Who's the best actors and entertainers and etc. Who work at all the Walmarts who go to 24 hours. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 2.
God's people. People been oppressed. That's why I'm finna go into slavery to us in the kingdom. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Yeah. That's right.
It says,
give me
where the whore sitteth are peoples,
that's right.
and multitudes,
That's right.
and nations, and tongues.
You see? So the waters where the whore sitteth are multitudes, nations, meaning races, people, and tongues, different languages. Everybody, America's basically using all these people, man. You know? But anyway, let's get that and get back to the article. Go ahead. 36.
Matthew 24 and 36.
Get on more. Go ahead.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man. Come on.
No, not the angels of heaven.
No, not the angels of heaven. Go ahead.
But my Father only.
Yep. But your Father, Heavenly Father only knows when He's going to exactly end this place. Go ahead.
But as the days of Noah were,
Yeah, go ahead.
so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yep. That's how it's going to be. Go ahead.
For as in the days that were before the flood,
As the days that were before the flood. Go ahead.
they were eating and drinking,
People was eating and drinking. You see? Come on.
marrying and giving in marriage,
Get just married. You know, just jump the broom. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
And, you know, in the process of while Noah was prophesying to them, you know, in the process of Noah prophesying to them, she's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? She sat here with me, you know, Lord willing, she has a double agenda. If she didn't, and she was just sitting here listening, that's Rahab. You see what I'm saying? All right. So, go ahead, bro.
And knew, let's stop right here.
Very humble.
It says,
Or devilish. One or the other.
it says, and knew not until the flood came.
See, these people ain't gonna know. They're not gonna know the doctrine. You people ain't gonna get the breakdown to this place being broken down. Yeah.
Y'all get the real, y'all get the breakdown.
Yeah, they're gonna get it live. 3D.
I say, just real quick, you know, you want to get the breakdown before this place breaks down. That's the whole point of being able to be stable. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, what you gonna do in them times, man?
I'm trying to break it down. Mother's on the corner. Right. You know what I'm saying? Lions and shit loose. You trying to break it. Precept of, you know, drop the bush.
Precept upon precept, man.
It's gonna be like Donkey Kong, Jumanji out here, man. Lord finna sing, he finna just let so much stuff loose, man. But stand on the point, man, so I can close out on this article. So basically, the devil has said what? He gonna get rid of, you know what I'm saying? He gonna take religion out of the equation. You know, he know that people got that in their mind. We shall obey God rather than man. So he like, we just gonna take God out the picture, man. He was like, babe, I don't want to hear that God shit, man. That's Esau. You know? Matter of fact, get that in Psalm 10, 2. This is literally the scene. This is the scenario of what's supposed to be going on. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm chapter 10, Salakia, verse 2. It says, the Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion.
Yeah.
Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies.
Where you at? Psalm 10. What's it say? I love y'all, you guys. Thank you for all of it.
in. Got in.
She did it like, and then she walked away like this. Yeah. What's up, man?
Yeah, Salakia. So this is Psalms chapter 10 and verse 2. It says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Do this side against evil. That's the battle, man.
Psalms chapter 10 and verse 2, it says, the wicked in his pride
Look to know the doctrine real.
doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have been imagined. None. Psalms chapter 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride, the wicked.
Yeah, the same people that's ruining the earth that the Lord said He's going to destroy, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
And that wicked, that mountain that He's going to destroy is the mountain that Esau, by the way. I believe we'll tell you that in Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, like the second verse.
It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
That's it, man. So the wicked motives of his heart's desire. That's my whole point of bringing that out. And that's what? He like, nah, put that away and push this. You see what I'm saying? He want to give life to those that get that image, man. That make the image unto the beast. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is going into. We move on. This is with more employers announcing vaccine requirements, more workers are trying to request religious exemptions. CBS 2 found people all over the web sharing exemption advice, and even a self-described, give me that Isaiah 32 and 6. It says, and even a self-described evangelist asking for donations for letters. CBS Tim McNicholas.
You know they be making this shit up.
Tim McChicken, you know what I'm saying? They said it found that McHickories. It says Tim McNicholas found that true exemptions are rare. Woo! Rare. That's our exemptions. See that? See and what's the exemption? Give me that in Ezekiel 9, man. Start at 4. Matter of fact, before no, that's the spirit. Go ahead and get it. Let me come back to the other one.
I'm there.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, and the Lord said to him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men.
Set a what?
Set a mark.
See, Esau want to be like the Most High, because he got a mark. See that? Now this mark mean what? Can we get the word for that right there? It mean.
Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4.
You read it one more time, bro.
Salaki. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Now, is that a literal city? No, because you got to remember, according to Isaiah the 60th chapter, the Lord said we're going to be called a city, the city of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So he's saying go through the midst of all Jake. Wherever a Jake at, go and see who's sighing and crying, and set a mark on their forehead, man. Now, what does that word mark mean, bro?
Mark in the Hebrew is Torah. It means desire, mark. It says mark as a sign of exemption
Woo! See? A sign of exemption.
Sign of exemption from judgment.
See? So that's why I say right here, that's the spirit. This is CBS. It's a CBS 2. Tim Nicholas found that true exemptions are rare. Because why? Because everybody ain't got the Torah. The only ones they know they ain't gonna be able to get really is the elect in 1/3, man. You know what I'm saying? You can read that again, bro.
God, this is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, so the Lord said, put a mark of exemption on them to keep them from the judgments. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's the rare exemption, man. And then ultimately do what? Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, And to the others he said,
And to the others that don't get it, because everybody not signing and crying, Jake not signing and crying. The Lord wants you to sign and cry. We have to get that through the sister's head. You don't be used to get that through the sister's head earlier. Go ahead.
it says, and to the others,
Because that's how you get that mark of exemption. Because the Lord, he about to let Esau wild out, man. You know, the stage is being set for everything that's been written in the scriptures to play out. Everybody will play their role out. Everybody is playing their role out. All right, go ahead.
God. Verse 5, it says, and to the others he said, in mine hearing,
Yeah, to the others, go ahead.
go ye after him
Go, he said, go after him. Go ahead.
through the city
Go through all of the Israelites. Go ahead.
and smite.
And smite. Meaning what? Kill, man. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare.
And there's many ways that the Lord can kill you, man. The Lord gonna allow y'all to get killed because you ain't signing and crying by that Maxine, man. Your job gonna make you get it. You gonna take it. You gonna drop dead. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna get monkey. What is this? Monkeyitis? Monkeypox or something? You know? You're gonna be subject to all this madness. See, the men of the Lord that are signing and crying, the Israelites are signing and crying, we got a mark of exemption on our head. If all hell broke loose right now and we really the men of the Lord, y'all people will be so confounded. Because a bubble will be put around us. And y'all will have to be eating. You know what I'm saying? Eating. You know? That's the reality of the matter. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Yeah, the Lord, a time is coming where all mercy is going to be taken off the Israelites, man. You know? The Lord is not going to have your back no more. The genocide that's trying to be, that's being attempted upon you right now, it's going to be, the Lord he going to get out the way. They've been trying to do it for centuries. Can't do it. Go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young.
The Lord said He's going to slay old and young. He don't care the age. The Lord's not a respecter of persons. Go ahead.
Both maids and little children.
Yeah, little kids. Because they've been pushing the Maxine upon kids now.
2 and up.
Babies. Yeah. Like your baby gotta get the jab, man. Yeah.
The little babies.
Yeah, they gotta jab the baby. It was something. Go ahead, bro.
If I can add, but I've been seeing like they've been putting it into the cartoons. Like they had vaccine soldiers. Like I had seen a brother post a show, you know, and they were talking about vaccine soldiers. Just gradualism, man, trying to get into the kids' minds that it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, for you to get that vaccine.
You know, kids hate shots.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the devil. They just came in the spirit world. They know that. Yeah, man. Hey, man. So if you ain't got, if you ain't got that, yeah, that's the why you finished, man. Esau, he said everybody got to get. Man, let me read this. It say what? The Pope, the president of the Mormon Church, and Dalai Lama, religious leaders the world over, religious leaders the world whatever that means. It says are embracing COVID-19 vaccines. The Lord not with them, man. The Lord teaches He's against vaccinations, man. But you got the Pope saying they okay with it. The Pope will lie to you people, man. You know? The poor Lord ain't with the Pope. The Pope ain't it's not an Israelite, man. It says, iron arms all over, this is a quote, iron arms all over the Islamic world have taken the positions of support for vaccines. You see? So they breaking, the devil, he's starting to slither his way into, you know, people's belief systems. You know? And he's biting their doctrines. You know? It said University of Chicago religious scholar Lori Zola, there is no major American or global religion that is saying their members shouldn't be vaccinated. So you know what that does? It leaves a target on us because we're the only ones. They said we read it again, there is no major American or global religion that is saying their members shouldn't be vaccinated. So now when people start believing that, and they come talk to us, it's an issue. It's an issue. They gon', that's why he said, beware of men. You know what I'm saying? Remember, these people crazy. They start delivering you up, man. So all these people asking you whether you get it, we gonna stand on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know and get it, man. It's all written, man. It's only gonna play out what's supposed to be. So that's basically it on it, man. It says, but away from the chapels, see, and synagogues, in the hollow halls of the World Wide Web, things are a bit different. See? That's showing you the Lord ain't in no buildings, man. They say it's choppy and laggy.
I had checked it, but she said it. It was pretty decent.
Damn, devil probably messing with this side. You got something, bro?
Yeah, this is Acts 7:48. It says, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
So go figure. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
As said the prophet.
Yeah, see? Prophet ain't in no damn building, man. You know what I'm saying? Prophet outside, man, on the highways and hedges. He ain't got a suit on with a Bible and a rag, you know what I'm saying? Wiping his bald ass head, you know? That's not what's going on, man. You know? You got something on, you gonna say on that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people who are pushing the vaccine, they're actually bought out. You know, they're bought out. A lot of those people who own those big churches are our people. You know, the Israelites. They're bought out, man.
I got something back you up too on that, bro. This is Micah 3:9. It says, hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment, and pervert all equity. They build up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with iniquity. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. They think the Lord really with them, man. You can just come talk to us. You got to record us, you know?
So hold on, Isaiah 32:6.
Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 32:6.
A picture lasts longer, huh?
You'll hear all the words.
Yeah.
True.
Damn, you got busted. You ain't slick. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32:6. For the vile person will speak villainy, violently. It says, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy.
Yeah, you starting to learn what? These people that said they was with the Lord, they ain't with the Lord, man. Esau talking about this is a God-fearing country, and God we trust. People about to learn that's a damn lie. Which is true, because ain't he about to throw the quarters away, the dollars away? How you gonna do that and they got in God we trust on it, you know? Like, man, that's some bullshit. He's like, go ahead, man, Salah.
It says, and to utter against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Beautiful. That's it. You see? And that goes into what? That goes into what I was just reading. Basically, that drink, he gonna make the Bible go away, man. Because what's the drink? The drink of the thirsty is what? Righteousness. They tell you that in Matthew the 5th chapter, man. He gonna make the righteousness go away. You know? And who declares things that are right? The Lord. You know? And where is it declared at? In this word. Matter of fact, grab that real quick. What's that? Psalms 119 and 128.
Yes, I know what you mean.
128?
Yeah. What got it?
Psalms 119 and 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts.
All whose precepts?
All thy precepts.
Yep, which Esau knows. Go ahead.
Concerning all things to be right.
No, just some things.
Concerning all things to be right.
No, not it's exempt when it comes to getting a shot.
Concerning all things to be right.
There you go, man. Even in that matter, man. You see? The Lord got the right way on what to do in that situation, which is what? Don't get it, man. You see? And to be right. Right goes into righteousness. So he's going to cause the drink of the thirsty to fail, which is what? Righteousness, man. Go ahead and bring it out real quick. Matthew 5, 5, 6. Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
See? It's all about righteousness, man. The words, the things that are right, declare that in the word, man. Who the men? We declare unto you the things that's right. Give me Jeremiah 44 and 4 real quick. Yeah.
Jeremiah 44 and 4.
Yep.
Howbeit I sent unto you
That's crazy. The Lord gonna kill him and his kids, man. You know? Go ahead. You don't even know it.
Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants the prophets,
Go ahead.
rising early and sending them,
Yeah, he got up early, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
Yeah, man. You see? He's telling you what basically what's wrong and what's right. Go ahead.
But they hearken not.
See? It's that simple, man. So it's declared word in the word, and we bring the word out, man. Go ahead.
Nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness.
You see? What you doing is wicked. It's not even wrong, it's wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond wrong. Come on?
To burn no incense unto other gods.
Yeah, man. That's basically it, man. Alright? Jumping back here, I'm gonna go ahead and get what they going into. Because they saying what? They said it's different. They said it's different on the World Wide Web. And this is one article. So it shows you how deep this thing is. You know?
Yes, I saw it, Ken. I'm getting convinced.
You know, the older brothers, the elder brothers, they had went into World War III algorithm, man. They're going into that word algorithm is going into, you know, the many pieces that help make up something. That's basically what this. That's basically what this is. All your watching is ultimately an algorithm, man. Like you take all of, this episode 99. You take all of them, and put them together. They all different topics, different things that was going into the end of the division. You will get it, but you take all of them and put together, you'll get what? You'll get an algorithm, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. So moving
Wait,
on.
they forgot Eden. But away from the churches, back in the article, but away from the chapels and synagogues, in the hollow halls of the World Wide Web, things are a bit different. There are a lot of you saying, my pastor refuses, said a self-described evangelist offering Maxine exemption letters to anyone who wants one. Quote unquote, if I'm privileged to give someone, or, you know, several people a religious exemption letter request, and again, you may not adhere to the tenets of this specific faith, I'm not going to ask questions. You see, so if you just want one, we just gonna give you one regardless. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you believe it or not. I was just saying that these people gonna try to pull that card just so they won't have to take it, not knowing you could have actually just been. The Lord was telling you that. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't want to. You know, Jake didn't want to be with him. The Lord like, yeah, that's how I get down. Jake trying to really go about their own way to establish their righteousness all to the end to where vital. Like a lot of people got enough sense. The Lord let you have enough sense to like, yo, I should put this in my body. But I don't need no Bible to tell me that. You see what I'm saying? But see, the Bible would have told you that and some more. You see what I'm saying? Because once you get past that, okay, you might figure out a way to get out of it. Yeah, save it.
How you get out of the
Save the art and then.
Now what?
We can do. Yeah, art.
You people gonna learn the hard way, man. You know? You Jakes, man. You're not gonna be exempt from judgment, man. The judgment could be any decision the Lord making in your life, man. He said, he that don't die by the pestilence, the famine, and sword gonna destroy, man. You see what I'm saying?
Straight up, man. It says, yeah, that's basically it. I ain't gonna keep going. So yeah, you know, they basically, they finna get rid of all this religious. This is my faith guy. You know what I'm saying? As it says, it's gonna happen. It's gonna cause the drink of the first and fail. You know?
So 1 Peter 5 and 8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. The word vigilant goes into watchful, you know, being watchful. That's how you know, brothers in this truth. And what you other Jakes out here of the nation of Israel should be doing, man. You know, watching, right? Watching, you know, tuning in, taking in on these counsels, you know? It says, why? Because your adversary. Who's your adversary? Well, that's the so-called white man. Esau, Edom, man. That's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah, and these niggas not listening. That's why I say this is a counsel really for us. You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation, you know, a sup amongst the brothers first and foremost. You know? It might be people listening, but Esau, he won't tell us. So the best thing we can do is just make sure, you know, we in the spirit, you know, for each other. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the camera rolling. Then we out on the highway, so the word's going out. You know what I'm saying? It's the way the word don't go out more. You know? These niggas not listening. You know? It's for us. That's what this thing comes down to. Alright, so that's why he said, we watch. See, matter of fact, go ahead and get that in Jeremiah 17. Start at 16. Because everybody not with this, man. Majority of our people is not with this. Somebody get that at extra 81. Whoever got that next one. And I got another article queued up really quick, which we might not go into. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna get this close.
I got it.
I got it. Jeremiah 17 and 16. It's Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 16. It says, as for me, I have not hasted from being a pastor to follow thee.
Jump up. 15.
Verse 15 says, behold, they say unto me,
See?
where is the word of the Lord?
See? They've been saying that's gonna be the end forever, man. Some nigga that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? This nigga don't even know how many push-ups he can do. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't did push-ups in 5 years or something. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even tell you how many push-ups he could do. But yeah, you gonna believe this man. You gonna consider what he's saying. You know? On if this book gonna play out or not. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know who he is. It's so crazy with Jake, man. You sitting up here trying to ridicule the Bible, whether it's to be true or not, and expect me to hear you out on that. But if I ask you who you are, you couldn't even tell me. Just that. Like, who are you? That shit confound. Nigga don't even know how to take that question. They be like, nah, bro, I mean nationality. Nigga don't even know what a nationality is. He say, I'm Christian.
Exactly.
So, all right, bro. You done. You what? You depart from the president of the foolish man. Now, perceive it's not in him, the lips of understanding. It's like the lips of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is a tasteful thing, man. Right? Lord is not, that's why I say blessed are they that hear, read the words of this book. You know, going to that hear meaning understand, man. You can discern, you know, agree with it, with the truth of it, what's it's really saying, you know. That's what's playing out right now. Why do you think so many people stop and listen to us, man? Because people seeing the end. That's supposed to boost your faith. You know what I'm saying? Boost our faith. These people literally seeing, they're like, man, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because the stuff I'm seeing is crazy. I don't care what color you guys is, you know, the color thing, but you know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm trying, what's going on? She was so convicted in her mind to stay here and try to talk. You know what I'm saying? You guys should be
what's going on? You guys should be, she got told to go drink. You know what I'm saying? And they shall be moved and be mad, man. But they gonna surely drink. You know, Lord said, I bring all this punishment upon the city of my name, and shall you utterly go unpunished? You shall not utterly go unpunished. I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit going, look, it's like an all of life Kanye video or something, man. You know? You get that on camera.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me bring this out. This is another article. We kind of went into that one long, but that's basically what it's coming down to. Like, we're in a time being pushed and I'm mandating saying, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then ultimately it's getting worse because now it's religion is coming into the place. You see what I'm saying? Like, religion is coming into the place. You know? It's a part of the scripture. And obviously not just excluding ours. It's so when your job, so-called job, approaches you about Maxine, and you try to tell them you this or that, you know, a law will probably be passed at that point, but they ain't gonna hear that, man. So what do? You know, just bow your knee to Baal, or you walk the fuck out. Trust the Lord, you know. It might be in the middle of your pay period. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get paid yet. You know what I'm saying? These niggas been selling that shit to take. Get paid, look, niggas get paid. Nigga can't get paid no more, man, unless you get that juice. You're gonna ride around here looking like damn man named not him. What you right there? Like damn great Tom Hanks yeah, riding around the street. Worshiping the Lord is a part of the end. You see, political, and it all comes down to politics. That's all political. And then on a higher scale, you got politics among, you see what I'm saying, the countries. You know, the leaders of the countries. That's these politics. And it's going into what? It says, latest from Afghanistan, Biden. This is a quote from Biden, President Biden. We will not forgive. Navy confirms 13th U.S. service member killed in Kabul. You know? So basically, America is coming on public record saying we acknowledging the L's we catching. You know? And there's nothing we can do about it. We ain't gonna go out like that. You see what I'm saying? So that means what? He's not gonna stop doing what he's doing, which is gonna bring, which is only bringing World War III at his end. You know, the end of his kingdom. He's not gonna stop doing those things. To say what? As for his matter of fact, Psalm 10. They say, as for his enemies, he puffeth at them. I think that's in Psalm 10. Once again, we're not here for these people. We're not here for, you know, the camera, we're here for each other. First and foremost. You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing, man. Like, you know, it's the constantly how about me outside. Yeah, 10 and 5. Man.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 5. His ways are always grievous.
See, his ways, the way the so-called white man do things is always going to be grievous. You see what I'm saying? And now he wants you to do his ways. So really, that's what those laws are. They're grievous. They're his ways. He about, you know what I'm saying, putting chips in your body and putting fluid that never was a part of your body in your body. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
that's what I was thinking about. Something real heavy with that juice, right? Basically, I realized what they doing with it, what they putting in it. Just come back to you. Go ahead, bro.
Psalm chapter 10 and verse 5. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above, out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
See, there it is, man. That's this. See that? Ladies from Afghanistan, Biden, we will not forget. Guess what? They just linked up with Russia. So you can't do nothing but talk, really. You ain't ready for Russia. And then Russia with China. You know what I'm saying? So you better look. Y'all better humble down, man. You know what I'm saying? This place finished, bro. It's like this shit is going right now. Matter of fact, get that in Revelation 17 real quick. 17 and 16. You know? And people starting to see that, man. Where is it? Give me the what he said I have made thee naked. What's that, Obadiah? And the sight of the nations? Or is that Jeremiah 49? Bring that out real quick.
Revelations.
Yeah, Revelation 17, 16. Go ahead.
Revelation 17 and 16.
Give me that. I have made thee naked.
And the 10 horns. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
See? How many?
These shall hate the whore.
They gonna see this place. Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. You see why they gonna hate this whore? Psalms 36 and 2. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes. You see that? That's this. It says until his iniquity be found to be hateful. You see that? Read that one time, bro.
Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast.
Yeah. All these people that used to work with America, right? A part of work with the NATO. The NATO and the EU is the beast. Go ahead.
These shall hate the whore.
And people starting to separate, like the Britain, they exit. You know what I'm saying? Taliban was supposedly set up by America. Now they beefing. You see that? So basically the unity will crumble right at the end. That's this. We in Revelation right now.
Heck yeah, we are.
Yep.
Every country's on fire.
And shall
Everything's melting, everything's burning.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, way to preach, guys.
Way to preach.
and shall make her desolate and naked.
That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna strip this place, man. You know what I'm saying? How are they gonna strip this place? Basically, when you get ready to pop, you know, when you get ready to do that, you see what I'm saying? That arrow, you gotta strip. You see what I'm saying? So really, the arrow is what causes the stripping. And those arrows is what? The missiles. You see that? And it's gonna be from every country. You know, all these countries gonna send their missiles, man. So the war, she loves missiles. See, she opened her quiver to every arrow. Facts. That's the scriptures, right? See? Go ahead, man. That's it.
And shall make her desolate and naked.
Yeah.
And shall eat her flesh.
Man.
And burn her with fire.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be like they're gonna do America like how dude and them did old girl on the Divide. You know what I'm saying? They kept raping her, then they stripped her ass, opened her body up, like Brendan did to that to old girl mama when they found her. When his mom found her downstairs in the barn house, and she had a big ass hole in her. They did the same shit to old girl on the Divide. You know, they gave her ass those arrows. Right. And shit. Nailed her ass to the cross, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. Glory for God. Some glory. Give me the
Jeremiah 49.
beer. Bring it up, bro.
It's Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
See, everybody can see Esau. It's really America synonymous with Esau. So in America's strip, America, you know. But really that bear is going into showing who Esau is, man. You see? And that's why the horse gonna be, that's why America is hated, the horse, which is ran by Esau. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna, oh, this is my, you know?
here it is. You flattering with your own lips. Bro, you just lost 13 people and you can't even, in your embassy. You just finally lost the war with Afghanistan that they said you was that was going on for 20 years, and now it's ended. Ain't no more war. The pit you set up, you done fell in. Nigga set the Taliban up, they on his ass now. ISIS, all that shit, man. You got something?
I was just gonna say, you've been here for 20 years, you ain't did nothing out of it, man.
Like they sit back, people continuously sit back, like this nigga really down right now. He's still, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think people ain't grew up in America. So they got beards and meat trees on their head. You know what I'm saying? They got on their damn head, man. We wear the meat trees, but you know, they the same thing. But they got the turbans on their head since they got from us. So they got the turbans on their shit, you know what I'm saying? We not supposed to be down here, man. We supposed to be up there. They supposed to be listening. Man, they trying to be no leader in no fucking clique, man. You know what I'm saying? Some rap group or something. We trying to rule, man. Where that sound at, man? Destiny, man. You people you that's the new summit, man. You know? All you nations finna turn to the Israelites. And you all know it, man. We finna go back east. Everybody about to leave the west. We going back east. Y'all might as well go home, man. Lord finna destroy this place. That's right. See? You saw the damn devil, man. Life, it makes so much sense. Where did life start at? In the east. He brought everybody to the left, to the west. Where ain't nothing but what? Death here, man. Nigga left where life was at, you know what I'm saying? As a fugitive. So-called white man, a fugitive over east, man. You know what he did? You know what the Greeks did? The Greeks Hellenized the Israelites in the entire world, man. You know what I'm saying? This big stuff we up here talking about, man. It's none of them. This the real council, no? First guy, what you got, bro? Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel chapter 5.
Did you finish that? I think so. See, we finished. All right, you got it. You got it. You hold the rope, bro. I gotta say the
Jeremiah 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
See? They can't hide themselves, man. This it, man. This it. We're blessed to be here, man.
I don't know if he has any.
You could be somewhere being a damn nigga, you know? Goddamn caveman been ruling, man. Yeah, them damn low two-time loser Edomites, man. You're supposed to be, you know, eating blood, drinking blood, you know what I'm saying? That's how y'all get out. That ain't what they supposed to do, but you know, that's what they're gonna do. You know? Drinking melanin and shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, crazy, man. Got it, brother.
It's Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 9. Verse 8, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgments in the midst of thee in the sight of the nations. And I will do in thee that which I have not done. And whereunto...
Yeah, where you at?
Ezekiel 5 and 9.
Come. Read that one time.
Start at verse 8. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgment.
That same against, he's against the mountain. He's against Esau. Esau's that mountain. That structure that's set up. Go ahead.
God,
It's crumbling. His structure's crumbling, man. He can't even get his own citizens to take the damn juice. He's like, yeah, let me bust in you. You know what I'm saying? That's what the damn, that's what one of the brothers said.
God, it says, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgments in the midst of thee in the sight of the nations. And I will do in thee that which I have not done.
Yeah, that's why dude was up here looking how he was looking, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's seeing this war get judged. You know what I'm saying? They seeing it, man. They seeing Esau, America get judged. You know, everybody. He probably take Mars up on that suggestion. Like, you know, I'm gonna go back. Because they say they're gonna do that. Every man gonna flee into his own country, saying, let us forsake her. This place gonna be forsaken, man. Everybody is forsaking Esau, man. His own people forsaking him, man. Y'all ain't supposed to be listening to those niggas. You know what I'm saying? You got Edomites coming up here. What's going on? What's going on?
It says, and I will do in thee which I have not done, and whereunto I will not do any more the like, because of all thine abominations.
Esau want to piss in your arm. He probably pissed in those vials. And put the shit in the damn, you know what I'm saying? Trying to impregnate you through your arm, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit deep, man. This nigga tell what they put in that shit, man. That nigga got, look at this. Power of the dog, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Let's go ahead, bro. So, yeah, so, you know, he basically said, let's get a little bit of what he said, you know? Just a little bit. This came out August 26th, 2 days ago. It's on U.S. Today. It says the 13th U.S. service member was killed in attacks at Kabul airport Thursday. U.S. officials confirmed. The latest 18, all of whom are in the process of being aeromedically evacuated from Afghanistan on specially equipped C-17G Flattery with embarked surgical units. Navy Captain Bill Urban, a spokesman for U.S. Central Command. You know, it says evacuation flights from Afghanistan resumed with new urgency on Friday, a day after 2 suicide bombings. See, these people with the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it says, Ishmael, a wild man, targeted thousands of desperate people fleeing the Taliban takeover. Okay? See, you got the Taliban takeover, but you got the takeover. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to worry about, man. You know? It says the U.S. says further attempted attacks are expected ahead of the Tuesday deadline. They basically saying they got to Tuesday to get everybody out.
I know, right?
You see what I'm saying? By that word shall be condemned. You see it? So what's going to happen when you don't get them out? It's probably going to be you could have a damn uproar, you know, that will take place next week. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, because people take that, these American political patriotic ass people, they take that shit serious, bro. They're going to storm the Capitol, it'll be worse than before, and they'll shut the whole U.S. down. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Edomites that's been training, they got, you know what I'm saying? Like dudes that have left the army, that's like trying to stage a coup against, you know what I'm saying? The powers that be. All that, that's to say it's going to be seditious among men, man. They with the power, they actually gonna stand in their hand. That's what all that Proud Boy stuff was about. All that, man. Yeah, them things set up, but you got real ones out here, man. You know? And then that go into what? The purge. Because that creates a situation where people can just start. It's like when all hell break loose, you got a bunch of niggas that like stealing. They took advantage of the moment. They start stealing. And so you got people that like killing. It's a lot.
No, I was saying what you said. It's just heavy spirits coming down, you know what I'm saying?
People, we coming into town where everybody revealing what side they on, man. That's what you're coming into. Like a 2/3, like, it's hard to, like, see who ain't a 2/3. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can tell who about to give up the ghost. You know? You can tell who ain't really your brother. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get indications. You know, but you're gonna have a situation that's created where people are gonna take advantage of, you know, their lust, which is people got different lusts of the flesh. People like killing. That's that purge forever shit. What's up? See that? Yeah. What do you tell the dude?
It looked like he was checking them out. That's what
He said, hey. Well, that's what we're talking about. He gonna fulfill that will. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna take that one. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas ain't with us, man. You know what I'm saying? All we got is what we got now. And we know the elect is still out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that is like, they have one man out here, people, you know what I'm saying, that ain't sincere, that ain't listening, that got the channel, don't watch. You ain't gotta watch somebody, you know what I'm saying? You can't say you ain't know the work always going on, man. Alright? So let me go ahead and get this so we can wrap up. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 8:1. And he answered me, saying,
That's the spirit. Watch this.
the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Yeah. So that's why you got so many people partaking in this. This day world. You know what I'm saying? This it. This for them, man. But the world to come, it ain't for that many people, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was talking to Radal on the phone, he'd be like, man, they probably gonna be 120 niggas in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody get it right type guy. You know what I'm saying? But ain't one, ain't gonna be no niggas in the kingdom. And two, that ain't true. 100. Electing 1/3 gonna be in the kingdom. You know, which is gonna be a small number. You know, which is my point. Mention that. Go ahead, bro. They just idle, man. You know, go ahead.
I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra.
Yeah, bunch of followers, man. Following the wrong shepherd. Go ahead.
As when thou askest of the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much wood, so like much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made. It says, but little dust that gold cometh of.
Yeah, see? So it give a bunch, this world it can give you a bunch of corruption. It can give you a lot of death, perishable things. But it's hard to find gold. You see what I'm saying? That's why they would go crazy when they would strike gold. You see what I'm saying? That's the setup of this world. Really, this world can't give you nothing but, it got a lot to offer, but it's death. It's rare when you find a elect possible member in the world. You see what I'm saying? But they there. That's gold, man. Go ahead.
Even so is the course of this present world.
See? That's how this shit go. That's what's going on right now. People got a lot of things they can get into. Like brother say, it's true. Like you do got a lot of stuff you can get into. You go watch the damn football season that just started back. You go to the games, get shots, you be with a woman. You go sit down and eat. You go play a damn video game. You take trips. You go rent a car and stuff. You know, Instagram acting like you got this. It's too much in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, but guess what? It all ends in death. See what I'm saying? All of it. Right?
It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved.
Don't even consider a heathen. Don't even get it in your mind a heathen can ever be saved. These people on this side. Move down on them like a damn. Yeah, great, man.
So answered I and said, swallow.
Wave it, don't wave it up. You see what I'm saying? That's some gay shit, man. Go ahead, bro.
So answered I and said, swallow them down, O my soul. It said, understanding and devour wisdom.
You see? That's what it comes down to. There's understanding and wisdom, man. And the wisdom is what? See that? And understanding what you're seeing. You might be too late putting something together or getting in on with somebody that's putting. We well past that point. It's serious. Not when you on the hot, this your time. If you bullshitting during the week, you ain't got no excuse on the highways. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you amongst the right counsel. Go ahead.
For thou hast agreed to give ear and are willing to prophesy.
Yep.
For thou hast no longer space than only to live.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So basically, you know what I'm saying? That's this world is getting ready to end, and another one is getting ready to start. And this world that is going on right now is basically for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Those that's not a part of it, that's in on this truth, which is a small number, you got the world to come. That's a world that's gonna last forever. You see what I'm saying? And it's the way we gotta get it. You know? And we're watching to make sure we in position continuously to get it. Because you don't want to look up in your house out there. You don't know the last time you read, you prayed. You see what I'm saying? You watched the video, you did a video, you was on the highways. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. That's why it's scary, man. All right? So the Lord said, watch this one, man. With that, we're going to close out. You got anything else? Got something?
Yeah,
No, you got it, bro.
it's Hebrews 13 and 14. Hebrews 13 and 14. It says, for here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Yeah, I mean, that's man. That's what we're looking for. That's why we walk, man. You know?
That's right, bro. Because this city about to end, right? And it's ending right now. So, Lord willing, to edify, give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, ISRAELITES, Yahushua, Walk about Shakah.
Yahweh, shot for the Holy Spirit. And, you know, Lord willing, to close out. All right? That's all I want. Should have went and got some food, man. Damn. Yeah, I'm ignoring this. And it's getting dark earlier.